Ain, you've been really quiet lately. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just a bit tired. Tired? Or stressed because of someone?
We've seen how your supervisor talks to you lately. Always critics.
My supervisor, she's like that with everyone. Not really. Last meeting, she questioned almost everything you said. I've never seen her do that with others.
At first, I brushed it off as nothing more than a personality clash with her new supervisor. But as the days turned into weeks, the tension only grew worse, making every day at work more difficult than the last.
What is this, Aini? Is this the work from manager that worked for 24 years?
Puan, why do you need to throw files around like this? What is exactly with these files? We can discuss properly.
Discuss properly. I told you many times I don't want the formats.
Puan, this report format is the standard Bretonese SOP. I already simplified all the data to make it easier for you to review.
Don't teach me how to be a boss. Listen, Aini, as long as I am the head of the departments, don't use your old SOP to cover up your slow work.
Puan, your act of throwing these files speak volumes about your professionalism. I am going to take these exact files that you threw at me to the HR department to file a report.
What started as occasional disagreements soon began affecting more than just her work. Feeling overwhelmed and with nowhere else to turn, Aini decided to seek help from the Human Resources Department, hoping they could resolve the situation.
Good morning, Ain. How may I assist you today?
I would like to formally raise a concern regarding my supervisor conduct. There was an incident where a file was placed on my desk in a forceful manner, which I perceive it as unprofessional. This situation, along with ongoing interaction, has created a stressful working environment for me.
I understand this must be very upsetting for you. Can you describe the incident in a bit of detail?
Yes, I feel very humiliated and very uncomfortable. It
Mhm.
has been affecting my confidence and making me feel stressed at work. Since it involved my supervisor, I didn't know how to react properly.
Mhm. Do you have any supporting evidence or witnesses during the incidents?
I wouldn't make this up.
Mm, Thank you for sharing this. At this stage, we are unable to proceed with a disciplinary formal without any further evidence. However, based on what you have shared today, we will refer you to a counseling as a first step to help you to manage your situation and provide support. Come in.
I saw Miss Aini leaving your room just now. Is everything alright?
She lodged a complaint against her supervisor, claiming that her supervisor behaved aggressively towards her and creating a stressful working environment. Unfortunately, there was no evidence.
I think maybe we can do a mediation session for Miss Aini and her supervisor, conducting an internal investigation, or maybe we can referring her for counseling for until we monitor the situation properly.
I agree. Mediation could help to resolve any conflict, but if the relationship has already deteriorated, it may really not be effective.
I'm sorry you're going through this. Your feelings are completely understandable. Sometimes workplace conflicts can have a big impact to our well-being.
I don't know what I should do next.
Mm. For now, I suggest you to have a document and for any future incidents and try not to deal with this situation all alone.
You would think things would start getting better after HR stepped in, but they didn't. Instead, the conflict remained unresolved. Aini was informed that she would be placed under a Performance Improvement Plan (PIP), a process intended to help employees improve their performance. PIP is supposed to help employees improve and get back on track. So, did it work for Aini? Well, not exactly. For the next 6 months, she worked hard to meet every expectation set before her. But when the evaluation period came to an end,
Terminate? I'm sorry, what?
This discussion was made after considering reports submitted by your department supervisor regarding concerns on your work performance. I understand that this news is very hard for you to accept, but however, the company believes that the necessary procedures have been followed and your termination can be done immediately.
Necessary procedure? I reported my supervisor behavior to HR. I asked for help, yet I was put under PIP, and now I'm losing my job. After 24 years of service and a clean record, it's hard for me to believe that this is really about my performance. Instead, this feels personal.
Ms. Aini, your concerns have been noted and heard, but the company's solution remains the same.
believing the dismissal was unfair, she decided to seek advice on her rights as an employee.
I have looked through your documents, and from what I can see, the company placed you under a performance improvement plan before terminating your employment, right?
Yes, they say it was because of my poor performance.
The PIP actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. It was supposed to help employees to improve. The real question here is whether it was carried out fairly and whether you were genuinely given the support and opportunity to improve. What stands out to me the most is that you worked there for more than 20 years without any major performance issues. Then suddenly you're dismissed after the management restructured. This seems fishy right here. Okay, at this stage, I'm not saying the company is wrong, but I do think you deserve some concerns whether dismissal was justified. First, we review everything properly and seek clarification from the company regarding your performance assessments and the reason of your dismissal. Then we can bring the matter forward under Section 20 of Industrial Relations Act 1967. The Industrial Court can decide whether dismissal was just cause or excuse.
Do you think it's worth for me to pursuing?
Based on what I've seen so far, yes, it is worth to pursue. You deserve the opportunity to have your case heard and assessed fairly.
The industry court ultimately found that the company had failed to prove that the dismissal was with just cause or excuse. As a result, the claimant was awarded compensation and big wages amounting to ringgit.
1 million? That's a lot.